Alright guys, hey, what are you doing? What in the hell? Well, screw it. If you guys ain't gonna go, then I'm gonna... Loving the AI. Loving the AI. Alright. So here we go. Western Star 5700EX Beta. This is a beta, and man, oh man, does it show. Great looking truck on the outside. Really is. New truck from Western Star here. And... oh, dude, you could have just kept on going. One thing I had to do right off the bat was move the seat back, because when you get in the truck, you're like right here. So went in to hit the F4, tap, hit F4 a couple times, got over to the seat adjustment, fixed that one. This truck needs a lot of work, needs a lot of love. I mean, it looks, I didn't notice any issues graphically. I mean, the hood lines up, things like that, all that works. Stacks don't work. You're configuring the truck in the shop, and the stacks show up inside the cab. They show in the sleeper actually, and they show up in red. So there's a glitch right there. I didn't purchase them, so I don't know if maybe for some odd reason they show up correctly after you buy it. Who knows? Stranger things have happened, but yeah, they don't show up right. So, no stacks on the truck right now. I think they're supposed to show up on the back. No option. I didn't see them pop up on the side, so I think it's only for the back. So, no stacks. Okay, fine, I can live with that. But really no options. Really no options at all. You can change your license plate up in the front. Change your tires and your rims, and that's about it. So clearly it would seem like the creator of this, and there's only one listed in the credits, that goes to V. Kernkel, Verter, or Varder, or I'll have that in the description, but I have not heard of the person before, I'll put it that way. So, I don't know the history on this truck. I don't know the background. There's two of these I have found, modland.net being the main site I go to, and there's two of them. And it's the same one, same truck. But what he has here in the description is it's an independent. It's found at Peterbilt. It says sounds in PPC. Now, so far we've heard the engine brake, and that's out of the W900. So the engine sounds, and they're the same for all the engines. I've tried an ISX. This is the Cat 600 with ACERT. Yeah, pick your poison. It's pretty much going to be the same. Although the Detroit diesels did sound differently, but I just don't like the way they sound here, so I didn't go with it. If I wanted to be true to form with the truck, then yeah, I would need to get a Detroit diesel. Oh, what is going on? Let's all just stop in the middle of the road here. That was one way to avoid a wreck. Okay. He also lists, and I haven't looked, but he also lists there is a small error log. It doesn't affect the game. So far, so good. But it says there is a fine tuning. Well, there needs to be tuning. I'll put it that way. But visually, yeah, it is a very nice looking truck. I can live with the way the truck looks, but yeah, as for the rest of the stuff, needs some help. But it is a beta, so we can only assume that it will get said help. The question is just how long, how far out. It also says custom animation. I honestly haven't seen any of said animation. So, yeah, where is that supposed to come in here? I mean, the interior is nice as well. I think on Wednesday I'll try the Detroit Diesel. But I gotta tell you, I like the way this truck looks. That's a nice looking front end right there. Stylish. Oh, hello, too far. I noticed no small mirrors. Fish eyes, as some will call them. None of those. No option for even hood mirrors. So, this is about as basic as you can get. I mean, this is even more basic than Sybaris's 4900, is it? I keep on getting the 4800 and 4900 confused. So my apologies for not remembering who made what, but Sybaris's Western Star looks like an option whore compared to this one. And that's I kind of just wonder if a truck like this was just rushed to the mods market. You know, it obviously, even though it visually works, there's no issues, everything lines up, there's no glitching, none of that except for the stacks, obviously. You know, it just makes me wonder if this something was rushed to the mods market here in order to beat someone to it, or maybe he quit and said, you know what, screw it, I'm done, here it is, do what you want, who knows. But the groundwork is there for a very nice truck. No doubt about that. Now this one has been around for a while. I've never used it, but this is originally the Optimus Prime setup here. So it had the gaudy, I'm not going to take that side road. I'm just going to go up here to the intersection, or the interchange. It had that gaudy, with a four stack look on the back and everything. I'm sure you guys have seen those. Been out for the longest time. I avoided it because, yeah, it looked like a $2 whore with makeup all over. You know, I just lazily put on and just, it's ugly. I know a lot of people liked that truck, so hey, to each their own. Sorry if I offended you on that, but that's just my thoughts. Finally can get 8 high. Trailer here is on a Jazzy Cats pack as well. 53-foot C-Star. I kind of figured the name would fit here. I'm driving a Western Star pulling a C-Star. But about the cargo here, there it is. Hauling a load of tires, going up to Kingman to the Caterpillar dealer. And honestly, now that I think about it, I don't believe I was so distracted by the lack of outside options, as well as taking a look at what's going on with the stacks. I didn't even really get a chance to look at the inside, so I might have missed options here on the inside. They weren't showing up through to the outside, I know that much. You notice on some trucks, you can change the interior options while you're outside, working on the outside options. I didn't see that here, so there could be some here, but if I didn't, I don't know. I'll have to take a look at that one. But speaking of trucks getting love, I know, as some of you who have been following groups on Facebook, the Peterbilt 352 cabover is now released, and it's in the mods markets on various different sites. But it's not a truck that's workable with 1.4 as of yet. I know a couple of different modding teams have snatched it up, and it was released courtesy of Lucasi. And so a couple different modding teams have snatched it up, and they are currently working on not only converting it to work in 1.4, but also adding options to it, so they're cleaning it up. Now, I've heard a couple different... whoa, where the... That was not wise. I've heard a couple different reports as to the condition of the truck. Some are saying it looks great, works great, so on and so forth. I've heard a couple people say that the interior is needing a lot of work. I have not seen the truck personally myself, so I can't agree or disagree with that one. But it's a beautiful truck on the outside, kind of like how this one is. You know, it's great on the outside, but still needs work to bring it up to the standards that we're kind of used to when it, you know, when you compare it with the 670 or the 389. But it'll get there. These two modding groups, at least two mod. I'm sure there's others out there that have decided to download it and they're working on it. So be ready for a flurry of activity, but there's no timeline on that. There's no ETA. So who knows when we're going to see it. Just know that we are going to see it. There will be a Peterbilt cabover in the game here very soon. Alright, let's see how she looks on the outside at night. See, I think that's a glitch right there as well. See how the turn signals are red? They still flash orange. Not bad though. Also, in case you guys have seen it on different download sites, the TAM edition of Viper's 389 version, the TAM edition version 3.1 has been leaked on different sites for download. It is essentially close to the one that I am currently using, but it's not a finished truck, nowhere near it. There are still errors with it. Some people were already complaining that their game crashed, and there were a couple people that had gotten messages already from others that had downloaded off of these sites saying, hey, you know, your truck is broken, it crashed my game, fix it. You know, either to be ignored or replied back to saying, well, you downloaded a leaked copy that's not complete. So, oh, screw it, I'm going. Oh. So it is not the correct copy yet. It's close to being the correct copy, but yeah. If you have it, just delete it. It's not worth it. It's not complete. So it works for me because I have the newest version, and I am not giving that up. All right, turn that ugly sounding piece of crap off. Oh boy, I should have taken this wide. There's a building there. Yeah, from here it almost looks like a Sterling. Wow. Let up the clutch a little too much. That's what happens. All right, there we have it. So, if this is this truck here, if you're a person that doesn't care about the options, can overlook the issues with the stack as well as the blinkers here, then it's a perfect truck for you. You know, Cerberus fans who don't care about options and just want a good-looking truck, this is a truck for you. I like the truck. Nice truck. Needs options. It really does. At least stacks. Come on. Day cab would be great too. But, like I said, it's a beta. Hopefully it continues to get updated. It's a good start. Very good start, though. So, that's it for now, guys. I will see you tomorrow with the 389 as normal, and then I will be back here on Wednesday with this truck. Although it won't be pimped out or anything. It'll be just like this. Take it easy.